Welcome to the Coven. Today, we are stepping into the dark. If you want a deep dive into the absolute madness that is the Outlast lore, you've come to the right place. The story of Mount Massive Asylum is not just about scary variants chasing you in the dark. It's a massive science fiction conspiracy involving corporate greed, Nazi scientists, and mind control. We all know Outlast as the game that made us sweat, scream, and hide in the lockers. But the real horror is not just the monsters chasing you. It's the story of how they were made. Today, we unearth Mount Massive Asylum, Murkoff Corporation, and the nightmare known as the Walrider. I am Gilda, and this is Plot Coven. To understand Outlast, we have to go back to World War II. After the war, the US government secretly brought Nazi scientists to America to work for them. This was a real-life event called Project Paperclip. In the game, a Nazi scientist, Dr. Rudolf Wernick, was brought over to lead a secret project.
At all, no trickery?
None.
In June of 1943, you recorded 3 instances of spontaneous bleeding. A half a dozen test subjects began to develop brain tumors.
Yes. The autopsies revealed that the tumors were pure lead.
It killed them? Can you explain why the results could not be reproduced in the United States?
I have my theories. My homeland in those years. It's impossible to understand the things we felt, what we believed. The overwhelming fear, ecstatic rage, and English words are insufficient. More than hope. The human mind in that environment is capable of extraordinary things.
You're saying the experiment needed...
The proximity to death, to overwhelming madness. Only a test subject who had witnessed enough horror was capable of activating the engine.
Do you believe your test subjects achieved something supernatural?
No.
Do you think that they contacted something supernatural?
Nothing is supernatural.
Then what was it? You said Project Walrider was a gateway. A gateway to what?
In 1967, Mount Massive Asylum was opened in the mountains of Colorado to conduct horrific mind control experiments. However, a major scandal forced the government to shut it down in the 1970s. For decades, the asylum was empty. Then came the Murkoff Corporation. In 2009, Murkoff, a massive, unethical corporate empire, bought the asylum under the guise of a charitable research center. They did not want to cure patients. They wanted to restart Dr. Wernick's old research, calling it Project Walrider. They targeted vulnerable people, the poor, the forgotten, and the mentally ill, knowing no one would look for them if they disappeared. Murkoff built a massive high-tech machine deep underground called the Morphogenic Engine. They forced patients to sit in it, watch disturbing, chaotic imagery. The machine used extreme psychological trauma to trigger a biological change in the patients. Their cells began to mutate, giving them incredible strength and high pain tolerance, but completely destroying their minds and bodies. These patients became the variants. The ultimate goal of Project Walrider was not to create monsters, it was to create a god. The Walrider is not a ghost or a demon. It is a swarm of millions of microscopic robots. These nanobots needs a human mind to control them, but not just any mind. They need someone who has suffered the absolute limit of human trauma and fear. So here comes Billy Hope, a young patient who became the perfect host. He gained control of the swarm, using it like a telekinetic ghost to slaughter the Murkoff staff who tortured him. This is where the game begins. An anonymous whistleblower, Waylon Park, emails investigative journalist Miles Upshur. So Miles arrives with his camera, expecting a corporate corruption story. Instead, he finds a slaughterhouse. Miles survives the variants and makes it to the underground lab. He finds Dr. Wernick, who is still alive, kept functioning by machinery. Wernick tells Miles he must kill Billy Hope to stop the Walrider. Miles shuts off Billy's life support, killing him. But the Walrider does not die, because Miles is now deeply traumatized and injured. His mind became the perfect new host. As Miles tries to limp out of the facility, Murkoff tactical soldiers shot him down. But it's too late. The Walrider, now possessing Miles, attacks the soldiers. In the end, Murkoff wanted to build a weapon, but they built a nightmare they could not control. Miles Upshur went looking for the truth and became the very horror he was trying to expose. What do you think is the scariest part of the Outlast lore? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Coven. Stay in the dark, paranoid, and I see you next time.